What's up, y'all? This your boy Delay Harris at the back with another video. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all start Chaz Wrestling notification bell like the top down below. Today we gonna be reacting to WWE has so many top baby faces. There are a lot of top baby faces that nowadays in WWE. There's a hero that wanna redeem themselves after they end up being a heel, a villain. And then WWE teasing these wrestlers being a baby face or Bat being a baby face. That they want to redeem themselves, they want to be a hero or an anti-hero or whatever how you say it, anti-hero. But yeah, like there's some people back. I watched wrestling back in the day. I did watch wrestling when I was a kid. I don't remember, but nowadays I think I started back watching WWE till like 2019. So it was like maybe like 4 years ago. Because the last time I watched it was like October. I started watching till October 2019. So I started watching it so it's been 4 years that I've been watching or started back watching WWE. I don't remember if I started watching WWE when I was a kid, but I think I did. But anyway, let's get right to it, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man, and keep the lights up, man.
Philosophy in the last year has changed. WWE's philosophy in the last year has changed significantly. With Triple H running the show, it's expected that his influence would be felt on the show. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. What I like most about it is that it's different. At the end of the day, you feel another vibe with Triple H. It's still early days from, but one of the most interesting things done is the influx of babyfaces. WWE's got a very strong selection compared to previous years. It's much more significant now with the way Triple H runs things, but only a couple of years ago, the talent felt a bit limited in their ability to get the crowd behind them. And even when the fans were behind said person, it was only a matter of time before their legs were cut from under them. With Roman Reigns' title reign going the distance, a title reign that's almost unprecedented in this era for certain, WWE's forced to create tough and legitimate challengers for the Tribal Chief. Because you can't have randoms face him, and this is something that's noticeable. Early on in his run, Cesaro was heated up and...
Sorry for pausing this, but hey, Roman Reigns used to be a babyface ever since he was in the Shield with Steph Rollins and Dean Ambrose. He got over when he was a babyface because he was a Shield. And until like the promos getting cringe and things like that, it wasn't working. No one could have get him over like John Cena, The Rock. Those two could have get him over, like at Royal Rumble when Roman had won. The Rock had saved him from getting beat by Big Show and somebody else, another wrestler. And he tried to like get Roman over. It didn't work. I wish he would have been a heel long time ago. Like I never watched wrestling, so I hadn't been like watching wrestling that much. But some people did say that they wish he would have been a baby face a long time ago. Not baby face, a heel, a villain a long time ago. And I understand. Now he's a heel, he's the tribal chief, he's the head of the table, and he got something 1,000 days being the undisputed Universal Champion. And that's cool.
It's hard to understand how popular he was because of the Thunderdome thing, but this showed that WWE was capable of elevating talent. Finn Balor for a short time was hyped up, and of course Matt Riddle was the hottest of those three in the time he faced the Tribal Chief. What I'm trying to say is that WWE knows they need credible challengers. Triple H does more of the same nowadays, but also allows for the guys to heat up in different places. That's what's different. The shows, despite at times being repetitive, feel more structured, and the long-term stories allow for the fans to be more invested in said person. It kind of rewards the viewer to see somebody like Sami Zayn emerge from the bloodline as this lovable babyface when not long ago he looked like a desperate bum vying for Roman's attention. They know it's better to wait it out than ruin a story so soon. Sami Zayn could have turned face at Survivor Series, but those extra 2 months added more heat to the story and in turn allowed for him to explode in popularity. Zayn didn't win the title, of course, but he's doing great on Raw at the moment. And yes, Doing great doesn't just equal being the world champion. Yeah, there's another story that could have happened if he actually won it, but that's another topic. It ain't literally like the Attitude Era, but WWE...
Like he said, Sami Zayn. I mean, the Bloodline story was kind of like falling apart. Like last year, it was kind of falling apart until Sami Zayn came. Everything was perfect. Everybody was cheering for him. He was an honorary Uce. Sami Jay did Jay did it like Jay Uso. He did it like Sami being the Bloodline. He wanted him to get rid of the Bloodline until he got over it. Till they started being friends in Survivor Series, and and then Sami. A couple months later, Sami was like getting used by Roman. Roman kept testing his loyalty and stuff until Sami just got enough of it. He put that steel chair on Roman's back, and he so he can stop. So Kevin Owens won't get so they won't injure Kevin Owens. Well, not injure, but in Kevin Owens' career, because that's what the Bloodlines do. They end wrestlers' career or injure them. So yeah.
He seems to follow the formula in a way. It reminds me of the time Triple H was the WWF champion and he had Mankind, Kane, The Undertaker, The Rock, The Big Show, and Stone Cold Steve Austin going after him. Roman has 4 or 5 different faces vying for the title. It creates an interesting dynamic. So who are the guys? Basically, I just gotta talk about a couple of the baby faces, why they're over, what it means for WWE, and stuff like that. LA Knight. LA Knight's taken a small opportunity given to him a year ago and made the absolute most out of it. It was a strong highlight of the Uncle Howdy arc, showing his charisma, mic skills, and overall understanding of what a wrestler in WWE should be. Is he limited in the ring? He's very average. Every time I think of LA Knight, I don't really think about his matches. That said, he's really done a lot of work on himself outside of the company before coming in. I remember everyone thought the LA Knight name was strange when he debuted in NXT, and to be honest, it kind of was. We got used to it. Now, LA Knight is not some insane character that catches your attention and has you thinking, oh, he's so unique, because he's not. He's Rock and Austin mixed up. It's just nobody really cares because he compensates with charisma. He takes on a different role compared to others and puts his own spin on it. The man has the it factor. He's capable of way more, and I'm sure they'll allow him to bring out his very best. Mic-wise, he's one of the best in the WWE. You can't get there simply being a copy of Rock and Austin. You need talent for that. Do I expect him to be a multi-time world champion? No. The LA Knight has proven he belongs in that upper mid-card / semi-main event position where he's always used and valued. Similar to The Miz and Kevin Owens and all those guys. I think LA Knight has developed, he's done very well for himself, and I think he's going to remain there for the next couple of years. We'll see. Sami Zayn, the underdog.
See, LA Knight, I think, yes, now LA Knight can't actually beat Roman. But, they're teasing, they're already setting this up. Like, they already did set up this LA Knight versus Roman. LA Knight is one of the top baby faces, and he got over. Every time his interest comes on, his music interest comes on, you hear the pops. And everybody say his name, LA Knight. Yeah. So it's like, LA Knight getting over. He's getting over because people like him. People like him. They like his promo that he do. They say his name. And a lot of people think that is LA Knight gonna defeat Roman? And he's gonna beat Roman for the undisputed Universal Championship? No. At Crown Jewel, not really. It will be like I said, it will be a good match, but I don't see him winning. This match. I have a feeling that Roman might drop the title maybe at WrestleMania 40, maybe before that. We don't know, but we know that Cody is supposed to finish the story like last Friday when they teased that Cody's still gonna have to finish the story. He's still gonna finish his stories. So maybe we might get that at WrestleMania 40. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 2. This one right here, Sami Zayn, we already talked about it, but Hey.
On the undergrounds enjoyed a very significant year in his career. Sami Zayn's always been that underdog babyface hidden in plain sight. It's just his role as a heel for the last 3 years were very entertaining. He has that skill set where they can place him anywhere and he makes it work. This year though, they finally brought out the true nature of Sami Zayn, a scrappy underdog who refuses to take no for an answer. That push he had earlier in the year was magical. It would have been even more magical had he won, but they had different plans. Nonetheless, Zayn played a strong part in winning the bloodline, and with Kevin Owens, they captured the tag team titles. He's on Raw nowadays all alone as KO is drafted to SmackDown, but I'm sure he'll continue being valued. 2023 was Zayn's strongest year on the main roster, no doubt about it. As for Kevin Owens, it's business as usual. Kevin Owens in general has always been used well. Could he be champion? Yeah, but those spots are always limited. Unless KO is busy, there's never a lengthy amount of time where he's out of the equation, especially in the last 2 years. Owens brings a high level of promo and in-ring ability that few in the company could match. He's enjoyed success with Sami Zayn, but unlike the guys here, I personally think it's the end of the line for his face run. I just don't see him continuing as a babyface on SmackDown because of the way things are. Otherwise, you'd have to run another Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns match, despite them feuding multiple times during the title reign. That said, Kevin Owens slots in any role, prospers in said story, and it always repeats. Seth Rollins. It didn't take too long.
Yeah. Kevin Owens, I think that now he's on SmackDown. Like, he's not on Raw anymore. He's not with Sami anymore. Because remember, him and Sami doesn't have the Tag Team Undisputed Championship. And they lost against the Judgment Day. And they were trying to get it back from Jay and Cody, which Jay and Cody lost against the Judgment Day. All because of, you know who? Jim Uso. I wish Jimmy Uso, well, you know. But Kevin Owens is like he said, Kevin Owens. We already have this Kevin Owens Roman Reigns. Like he was already trying to go against Roman Reigns for the title events, but he lost a couple of times doing this. I think during the pandemic era, where he tried to face Roman. He kept like I like their rivalry, Roman and KO. I like their rivalry. Even though Kevin is on SmackDown now, so do I really want to see them go against each other? Not really, because we already had that already. So and it's a good thing that Kevin is traded to SmackDown for Jay Uso, which he did trust. He still did trust Jay, cause Jay, But now he finally got his trust and stuff. But hey, he's on SmackDown now, so he's not dealing with the Judgment Day anymore. He might deal with the Bloodline probably, but I want to see how Kevin Owens is doing without him teaming up with Sami. So.
For Seth Rollins to win back the fans in light of his title reign in 2019. His character is doing right now is very strange. I can't really describe it in a single sentence, and is a far cry from what he represented in the past. He did so well that he didn't need an outright face turn. The fans were singing along his song doing the thing, and Rollins finally received that world title. Some say it's a consolation prize, and I'm not going to disagree. It kind of is. And there's a certain vibe around his title reign where it's like, hey, maybe there should have been more to it. Regardless, though, he remains one of WWE's most popular wrestlers. I'm not going to say he's underrated because that's ridiculous. I think he's more underappreciated by others. This isn't a generational run, but Rollins has done well with what he's been given. He's a bit better as a heel, though, and I'm sure by this time next year, he's going to be just that. John Cena.
Yeah, here's the thing. Steph, I like Steph. He got the World Heavyweight Championship. He still retained it. Ever since he got the World Heavyweight Championship, it was like, hey, he want to be way different than Roman. Whereas he's had that championship. He got that baby face in him, but he got that heel laugh. He got that Joker laugh. So, and he wears different clothes. Like he wearing his wife Becky Lynch clothes. It's like he's wearing her. It's like he's wearing her clothes because all the different design he's wearing. And here's the thing: is Damian Priest is gonna cash in on stuff, which we are. I think a couple more weeks we are gonna have Crown Jewel. He's gonna face Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest still have that briefcase, the Money in the Bank briefcase. Is he gonna cash in on Steph? Is Steph gonna lose that title against Damian after Steph retained his title against Drew? Is he gonna lose his title against Damian? Is Damian gonna cash in on Steph for the World Heavyweight titles? We'll see. But hey, Steph is a top baby face, but like I said, he still got that heel laugh, he still got that Joker laugh. So,
John Cena's back. He's here for a good time, not a long time. And as much as I could dislike this run because of how insignificant it is at times, I can't really do that because at the end of the day, John Cena's here. It's mostly a calm run to remind everyone that Cena's around. That said, there's a strong possibility of him remaining until Survivor Series. Maybe he could feature in War Games. But John Cena really added to the already stacked babyface lineup. He doesn't even need to be in this video. It was already ridiculous to begin with.
Yeah, he don't need to be in the video.
Star power exceeds all these men combined. It's no wonder WWE has gained a lot of momentum because they have all of these stories, all these wrestlers getting more and more popular, and then you have John Cena stopping by to visit the show for a bit. It's crazy stuff. I do wish Cena remains, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. He's busy out in Hollywood, and it kind of cancels out that potential run where he goes all out before leaving. Obviously, John Cena is not at his very best at the moment, but just the mere presence of him is enough to get the fans excited. I do think it's cool that he's around them. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare's hype since his return is still ongoing. 2023 in general for him is mostly a transitional year to get 24 strangely. I don't really think anyone expected it to be this way. I imagined him as champion or something. Rhodes has done well to maintain the reactions from the crowd consistency-wise. He's probably the #1 babyface, and other than the fact that they decided to prolong Roman Reigns' title reign, I guess he succeeded. He passes the test. He showed that he could maintain the popularity, the interest of the fans, and I'm sure he'll be rewarded big time next year. Cody brings that good guy aura that hadn't been felt since John Cena became a part-timer. It's a very tough spot to fill because it requires dedication inside and outside the ring. He's a valuable asset, always bringing importance to the stories he's in, and Cody Rhodes is that big babyface they've been missing for a while. That's why, if rumors are true, he's the next challenger at WrestleMania, of course. He's the guy that they've been looking for a bit, and he's going to lead the pack for a couple of years. There's others on the roster that have some...
Yeah, here's the thing. Cody need to finish his story. Like I said, last Friday when Roman and Cody was face to face, after Cody and after him and Jay retained their undisputed tag team championship against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, it looks like Cody was face to face to Roman when after Roman theme music came on. And Roman and Cody was face to face. They're teasing this like Cody need to finish his stories. Like Roman is still like getting upset because he's like, you're getting involved with my family. You put my cousin back in this business and put him on Monday Night Raw. Because Cody already did that. He just did that in Fastlane. He put Jey Uso back in WWE, rehire him back in WWE and put him on Monday Night Raw. So he knew that Cody and Jay, they're still a tag team. They're a perfect tag team. That's why Cody knows that Jay need a second chance. And he see that Jay redeemed himself. And you see how these two interact. Like Cody laughs every time when Jay say something like he make a joke, make a good joke. Cody laugh about it. It's really, he tried not to break character, but it's really cool. But at the same time, Cody need to finish his story next year at WrestleMania 40. They gotta happen.
Fan support recently. Chad Gable's heroic performances and charisma allowed him to connect with the fans and build an even better future. He hadn't been doing much recently, but just allowing him to wrestle has unlocked his true potential. This time around, I think it works well because Chad Gable shows more outside the ring. He's been a pretty entertaining character in the past, but it took a while for WWE to actually do something with him. DIY's back, and by the looks of it, are on their way to capture the tag team titles. Ricochet's continuing doing some very wild stuff. I feel like they've been doing a little more with him recently. But there's one man who I feel benefited from the way WWE goes about things nowadays.
Yeah, Chad Gable. I think that... I know Chad Gable, like, I really like him. He's still a babyface. He got that Opera Academy. You know, he's teaming up with Aldis and Massive Dupree. With Maxine Dupree. So, he still want to go after Gunther after he lost against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. So I think he's still trying to go after Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. So they're still teasing that. I want him to be a heel, but it's a good thing he's a top. He's the baby faces. You know, like I said, every time he do that, shush, or that, thank you, he do that stuff. But hey, it's really cool that he's doing his own thing now. So it's kind of like I said, he's teaming up with Otis, and he have Maxine Dupree. So it's like, that Opera Academy. But yeah, and this person right here, this guy need to be the last one. Jay Uso. We just talked about him a minute ago. So yeah.
Ace. Jay Uso. Jay in particular was a part of the deepest story in WWE. The fans were fully invested in him throughout his time in the Bloodline, and that also helped that he played his role very well, being a wounded dog basically. So when he did break free, Jay would emerge as this likable babyface who went against the Tyrant. Moving him to Raw is probably one of the best decisions WWE ever did this year, as it allowed for Jay to move on from the Bloodline story and forge his own path. He's been doing very, very well on Raw recently. He's one of the most popular wrestlers in the entire company, which is funny because only a couple of months ago, people thought he was just a tag team guy. He has some of the highest-selling merch on WWEshop.com, which is crazy. Because, again, as I said, a lot of people thought he was just a tag team guy. But he's proven them wrong. He's got charisma. He's got in-ring skills. He's got the storytelling. Everything about him aligns well. Jay Uso, I think we all seen a bit of the vision, but it's slowly starting to come to fruition. This guy could be an Intercontinental Champion in the near future. And who knows, maybe he might go for the world title. It sounds strange. It kind of does sound strange. But I'm very, very interested in seeing where he is in a year from now because he's really done so much with the short time he's been on Raw for the last month and a half. Jay Uso is probably the biggest example, as I said, of the new emerging baby faces from this era of WWE. Alright, I just want to make this video. I thought it was a nice idea.
Wait,
you guys are the judge of that. Of course, you guys get to decide if this is a good idea or not. But I did omit a few people. I don't think I needed to mention them. I just wanted to mention.
Here's the thing. Jay Uso, like he said, Jay Uso, he got free. It took him, after these 3 years when Roman abused him, manipulating him, stuff like that. And even though he lost, it's been like 3 times him and Roman went against each other. Because remember, Jay was mad at Roman for putting Jimmy in the hospital, and he tried to he wanted to avenge his brother, so he could become the new tribal chief for the Undisputed Universe Championship. Until we all thought that Jay was gonna win, just like he pinned him in Money in the Bank. He was the only one to do it. He was the only one that could pin Roman, just like he did in the Money in the Bank. When he was partnered with his brother Jimmy against his other brother Solo and their cousin Roman. So we thought he was gonna pin him again and beat him in his title reign. But nah. Jimmy Uso found a way to screw him over. And now it was a good day he super kicked Jimmy. He's out of the bloodline. But now, this Monday, Jimmy screwed him again. He found a way to go to Monday Night Raw, super kick Jay, threw him back in the ring, and that was it. So I had it last night. I had a feeling they're teasing this Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania 40. before that, maybe they're doing the war, or before WrestleMania 4, they might do the war games where it'll be Team Cody versus the Bloodline along with the Judgment Day. They might do that. But at the same time, this has gotta, you do like you have Jay, Cody. For war games, you could have Team Cody like Cody, Jay, Sammy, Kevin, maybe those 4 people. And then maybe you will have the Bloodline like Roman, Jimmy, Solo, and maybe one of the Judgment Day members, or maybe the one people that we might have, maybe Drew McIntyre might be in maybe not Drew McIntyre, maybe Steph might be in Team Cody. Because remember, Steph have history with the Bloodline and Roman. So maybe we might have like 5 on 5 at War Games. Or maybe. So, who knows? But, yeah.
These main guys here. Other than that, WWE's got a lot of momentum recently. If Randy Orton comes back, he needs another babyface.
Yeah, we need
a little more.
We miss Randy.
Who knows?
We miss Randy. He needs to come back.
Randy Orton coming back is going to be crazy regardless. Alright, with that said, I just wanted to mention something. So, this wasn't the original video today, of course. I was obviously working on something else. This video is over 20 minutes. I have to work on it. I've been focusing on it for the last couple of days. When I realized I wasn't going to make it on time, I was like, I'm going to do this. So I've been working on videos, obviously. Other than that, the next bonus video is probably related to Drew McIntyre's
we just talked about
might do that later this week. We'll see. Yeah. Alright, what do you guys think of WWE's babyface? Please comment down below.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to this wrestling premiere. Like I said, Drew McIntyre, like the other thing, Drew McIntyre's babyface. He's been trying not to trust Jay because he had not forget what Jay did, but it wasn't Jay that cost the championship match against Roman. It was Solo. So I know that Drew McIntyre is still a hater. We know that, like I said, Drew McIntyre is going against Steph for the World Heavyweight Championship, things like that. And yeah. And even though he talked about Jey Uso, maybe we might see now Jey Uso is solo now. He's in the solo. Maybe he might get for the Intercontinental Championship or a Heavyweight Championship. That if Jimmy don't screw him again, cause like. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this? Who is your comment down below? Who is your best top baby faces? And do you think that they might face Roman or maybe face other heel wrestlers? Let me know. Like, comment down below. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.